12 most terrifying journeys in the world, both in the air and on the road. Welcome to DC Discovery. In life, we sometimes have to face unexpected situations caused by natural disasters. The enormous forces of nature can be terrifying. But have you ever witnessed heart-stopping moments on the road or in the air where even the smallest mistake can lead to disaster? Today, we will take you on a dramatic and breathtaking journey where the camera lens has recorded these tense and unpredictable moments. Watch until the end of the video to see the final journey that is truly challenging the Grim Reaper. 1. The most dangerous road in the world in Peru. Imagine driving on a road that even the most skilled drivers would hesitate before trying. This is the most terrifying road in the world, located deep in the Andes Mountains, Peru. With a length of 221 kilometers, only 31 kilometers is paved with concrete. The rest are bumpy dirt roads, making people tense every second. Most of this road is carved deep into the vertical cliff, like a dangerous snake winding through challenging bends, where every time you look down, you will find yourself hanging on the edge of death. This is not just a road, but a real challenge for those who are brave enough to face it. Even more frightening, this road is the main traffic route connecting La Paz to Yungas, which means that every day, brave drivers still have to overcome it, despite the lurking dangers. There are sections of the road that are only about 2 meters wide, and when it rains, landslides occur like a nightmare. However, no matter how many risks there are, the vehicles still trudge through, as if challenging fate. 2. The train is crowded with people in Bangladesh. Now, transport yourself to Bangladesh, where trains are not just a means of transportation, but also a symbol of survival. The scene of thousands of people crammed together, clinging to each other on a crowded train, with no seats, no seatbelts, but still full of determination to start the journey. This is often seen during major holidays or religious festivals, when everyone flocks to the capital, Dhaka. On these trains, there is no room for comfort. Whoever comes first gets a seat. Whoever comes last climbs onto the roof, clings to the side of the train, or even climbs to the top of the train to find a place to stand. The train moves like a giant steel snake, carrying not only passengers, but also people's hopes, dreams, and recklessness. These images may make you shudder, but for thousands of Bangladeshis, it is the only way for them to get where they need to go, even though they have to face unpredictable dangers. This journey is not just a way of moving, but a struggle, where each person has to fight against circumstances to survive. 3. Needle Expressway Tunnel. In the video is a natural tunnel, where the wild beauty of nature blends with breathtaking adventure. That is the tunnel on the Needle Highway, known as the most beautiful natural tunnel in the world. But don't let its beauty fool you. This tunnel is so small that it is only enough for a single vehicle to pass through, with sections less than 10 cm from the tunnel wall. Every trip through here is a harsh psychological challenge for any driver, especially when knowing that just a little deviation can cause them to touch a hard cliff. This road leads to Needle Biological Park, and every day only one bus dares to challenge this road. The driver has passed here thousands of times, and is probably familiar with the heart-stopping feeling of tension every time he passes through tight turns. But for us, just imagining it is enough to make our palms sweat. Foul. 4. The pilot miraculously landed, saving the lives of hundreds of passengers. Sometimes, in the moment of facing death, people find miracles. And there is no more famous miracle than the story of US Airways Flight 1549. On January 15, 2009, the Airbus A320 took off from New York's LaGuardia Airport with 150 passengers and 5 crew members. But just minutes after takeoff, the unexpected happened. The plane collided with a flock of migrating geese, causing both engines to fail. Faced with a precarious situation, Captain Chesley "Sully" Sullenberger made a bold decision: make an emergency landing on the Hudson River at a speed of 201 km/h. In that tense moment, all hope seemed to disappear. But a miracle happened. The plane did not break down, nor did it sink, and all 155 people on the flight were safe. This incident has become one of the brilliant historical events of the aviation industry. a testament to the courage and extraordinary skill of a person in the moment of facing death. 5. Surfing motorbikes and amphibious motorbikes. You have seen off-road motorbikes overcoming difficult roads, but that is still not enough to satisfy people's thirst for adventure. Daredevils took motorcycles to a new level, turning them into amphibious machines that could cross both water and land. Imagine the sight of a surfing motorbike, with 2 wheels equipped with special boards, rushing across the water like a professional surfer. Those are amphibious off-road vehicles, a modern mechanical wonder. The Toros 2 is designed to conquer Russia's most difficult terrain, from swamps and forests to high mountains and snowy fields. Nothing can stop it. But that's not all. Look at this man, as if performing magic as he maneuvers the GBS Waski. This is not only a normal off-road motorbike, but also has the ability to operate underwater like a speedboat, reaching speeds of up to 72 km/h. It is the pinnacle of technology and passion, the most versatile off-road motorbike in the world today, giving people the opportunity to conquer all challenges that nature poses. 6. A pickup truck saved a plane carrying 200 passengers from a tragic accident. There are moments where reality and fiction intersect to the point of being indistinguishable. In a spectacular performance straight out of an action movie, a Nissan pickup truck became an unexpected savior, saving the lives of 200 passengers on a plane. But don't be confused. This is not a real event, but a very meticulously staged commercial. Every detail in this video, from the hypothetical situation to the passengers' reactions, is real and without any editing effects. The image of a pickup truck crossing the runway, bravely confronting the approaching disaster, made viewers unable to take their eyes off. When the most tense moment passed, the witnesses burst into joy. This video has made waves in the community, not only because of its drama, but also because of the fact that sometimes heroes can appear from the most unexpected places. And before continuing these, the story invites you to leave a like and subscribe to the channel to support our team. 7. The plane's magical landing gear got stuck. September 22, 2005 was a day the 139 passengers on the JetBlue flight would never forget. When preparing to land, the plane encountered a scary problem. The front wheel was stuck and could not rotate straight. Faced with this situation, the pilot is faced with a life or death decision: fly up to wait for processing or land immediately with high risk. With nerves of steel and extensive experience, he chose to land, even though he knew that a stuck wheel could catch fire as soon as he landed. As expected, the wheel caught fire, creating a horrifying scene. However, thanks to his skillful control skills, the pilot kept the plane stable, helping it glide on the runway without encountering serious problems. Everyone on the flight was safe, and the landing became one of aviation's miracle stories, proving once again that in the worst of times, people can still make miracles happen. 8. Iranian plane's landing gear broke down. On October 18, 2011, Iran Airlines Boeing 7272 departed with hopes of a safe flight. But fate had other plans. While heading to the airport in Saigon, the crew discovered that the front landing gear could not be opened. All attempts at mid-air repairs were futile, and before them lay a life-or-death decision: an emergency landing without the front landing gear. With amazing composure, the captain controlled the plane, relying only on the 2 pairs of rear landing gear. The plane slowly landed, gliding gently on the runway, while the front had absolutely no wheels. This was a moment that the whole world watched with bated breath. Thanks to the experience and calmness of the captain, the plane landed safely, without any errors. Once again, human skill and courage prevailed against the most severe test. 9. Why do planes release gasoline in the sky, and why doesn't it turn into a gasoline rain? Airplanes, giant machines, consume hundreds of thousands of liters of fuel every day to cross vast spaces. But did you know that, in emergency situations, draining fuel is the top priority to ensure safety when landing? When the aircraft flies at an altitude of 1,500 meters or more, the discharged fuel will evaporate immediately. This is why we don't see gasoline raining from the sky, even though thousands of liters of fuel can be released in just a few seconds. Those fuel lines don't disappear completely. Some part will float in the atmosphere. the other part will seep into the ground, or be blown by the wind to form thin mist films. This is necessary to reduce the weight of the aircraft, ensuring that it can land safely in an emergency. Although it seems like a crude solution, it is a way to protect the lives of hundreds of passengers on each flight. 10. Tiananmen Mountain leads to Heaven's Gate. Join us as we explore one of the most dangerous and beautiful roads in the world, Tiananmen Mountain, leading to Heaven's Gate in Zhangjiajie, northwest of China's Hunan province. This road is not for the faint-hearted. With 99 sharp turns and 999 steps, it challenges even the most skilled drivers. This road is so beautiful that a famous British car company recorded the scene of a Range Rover Sport conquering Heaven's Gate, creating an exciting scene for those watching. But this is not the only road that leaves people overwhelmed. In Japan, there is a road that is considered the most beautiful in the country, with 48 winding curves like a giant dragon. Each curve on Irohazaka Road corresponds to 48 letters in ancient Japanese characters. This road is not only famous for its ruggedness, but also for its beautiful scenery, especially in the fall when the red leaves cover the mountains and forests, creating a beautiful, natural picture. 11. Even the most skilled drivers must be afraid of this road. We think that the driver and the people in the car must be people with a strong spirit when facing the Zojila Road, a notorious road in Jammu Kashmir, India. It was built in 1947, connecting the towns of Srinagar and Leh in the western Himalayas. Lying across the majestic Himalayas, towering at an altitude of 3,528 miles above sea level. The road is only 9 kilometers long, but can make even the most experienced drivers tremble. Not because it is long or rugged, but because this place has no curbs, no safety barriers. The road is less than 10 meters wide, and at its narrowest points, it narrows to just 3 meters, just enough for a car to pass. During the rainy season, the road is covered with 1.5 millimeters of snow, making driving a dangerous thrill ride. You only need to lose focus for a moment, and your car can slide off the road, plunging straight into the deep abyss below. But that's not all that makes this road scary. Locals often herd livestock across the road, increasing the risk for anyone who dares to try. To pass Zojila, drivers need not only skills, but also courage and absolute concentration, because every time they pass through here, they are gambling with fate. 12. The market is located on a unique railway in Thailand. On today's journey, we will stop at a place that is both strange and dangerous. A market located right on the railway tracks in Thailand, where life and livelihood blend together to the rhythm of rolling wheels. This market, called Meklong Railway Market, is unlike any other market in the world. Colorful stalls, crowded together, sell all kinds of goods, from fruits, vegetables to fresh seafood. But what makes this place unique and attractive is its location, right on the railway tracks. Every day, when the train whistle sounds, the whole market immediately turns into a living organism. The vendors quickly pack up their goods, quickly moving away from the tracks to avoid the giant machines rushing towards them. And then, like magic, as soon as the train has passed, the market returns to its daily rhythm, bustling with buyers and sellers, without a trace of the chaos that just happened. It is a scene that can only be found in Thailand, where danger blends harmoniously with everyday life, creating an experience that is both thrilling and fascinating for those who have the opportunity to witness it. Dear friends, above are the most dangerous roads and journeys in the world. Which situation do you see is the scariest? Please share it with us in the comments section below. The video ends here, hoping to bring you interesting information. If you find the program meaningful, please click like and share the video with your friends and subscribe to the channel to receive notifications when there is a new program. And now, DC Team says goodbye and see you again.